Hello, my name is Austin Howe, in other words known as the Old Man. I will not be focusing on these two lovely beauties here, sadly. But instead I'll be focusing on two of my other favorite things. Swords. One sword being a fencing saber, or a fencing sword, and a cavalry saber. So, let's get to it. Alright, so to start off, I'll be detaching my two lovely beauties, so I will not be needing to use them for this episode. To replace that, I'm going to be putting on a glove to protect my hand from damage from the swords. Now, when you're in a fight, when a sword fighting stance, you want to have your front foot, your dominant foot, in the front, and your back foot leaning in the back. You want to keep your front foot, the foot that's more dominant, at an angle, bending, while your rear foot is straight, locking. Now, when you are ready to attack your opponent, you want to have it like this. So the sword is pointing at your attacker or opponent, holding a straight degree so you can do multiple attacks like that. So I won't be hitting my object, which I'm using as an opponent right now. Instead, I'll be angling the sword to, but I'll be not hitting, just really close to. So when you are practicing, you want to make sure your sword is at the edge of the opponent or the thing you're attacking, so not to accidentally hit other objects. If you hear a loud bang, then I assure you, you will know I did not hit that I hit my target, or I missed the target and hit the wall. Sorry for any loud noises. So the first attack you will be practicing, we'll be practicing a slash leftward and rightward. So from here you can go straight to an attacking stance, which would be to move your sword to the left or right, then slash that way. Then you can go into a downward slash, like so, or so far. Now I'll be showing the same technique with a fencing sword. These fencing swords are very long, so you can be at a longer distance away from your opponent. So watch. Like I said, this is a very long blade, and it did hit the roof. I'll show it again. Compared to a saber, a fencing sword will always be lighter. This is not meant for combat. This is meant for competition, like fencing. So, when you're attacking, it's also really good to have a decent defense. There are multiple kinds of defensing with a sword. One being the upwards block, which can block opponent's attacks going this way. It would be a side, what I showed you to start off with, which can be this. You can sometimes block it that way, or you can block through an attack. So if an opponent is slashing that way, you can slash the other way, blocking that attack and then be able to parry into the next, like so. So I hope to learn some new things about the saber. The saber is actually not an ancient, but I'd say an old weapon, which is used very far back, mostly for cavalry use. Cavalry riders would find it easier to slash their opponents on the horseback. Duels were prevalent, but sadly nowadays we do not have any. When you were dueling, dueling represented how much you had honor of yourself and of your opponent. Basically, a duel would prove whose better technique there was, and whose family would decide benefactory. Fencing is just really just a competition. I was based off the rapier fighting style. When you see mostly, not jabs, but more of a thrusting with a rapier or a fencing sword, because it's more of a pointed blade, unlike the saber. The saber is not meant to be a thrusting weapon compared to the blades like the rapier or the fencing sword. I will demonstrate. Would you look what time it is? About time to finish up my video. So if you liked it, like it. Or if you found it useful, also like it. If you did not like it, dislike it, and comment why. If you enjoy what my channel does, consider subscribing. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. But I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.